Hello, this is Vineet Vishnu again from Affordable Online Advertising India. Now, I've already shared, how we are able to give you a very good deal in terms of, cost per click and daily budget on Google AdWords. Now, this video deals with the kind of formats available on Google AdWords. It's a very big misconception in the market that Google AdWords is text ads and therefore it's unexciting and it's not as exciting as the conventional. Now, before we begin this, I would like to recount the advantages that an online advertising account gives you. It's completely measurable. You can be sitting in India and advertising in the world. You can choose what consumer queries in the form of keywords you want to target, and you can control your budget completely. You can see who's clicking your ad, who in the sense which city and which country, and you can see how much time did you spend on your website. You can see which ads are doing better than others. It's completely measurable, and there are some very exciting formats available. Let's first take up why it is such a good medium. The first examples we take, and let me zoom this for you so that you can see it clearly on YouTube. If you follow the scroll, you will find that this ad actually featured on the first page of Google, where they were talking about how to find customers online. And our ad was placed right over there at the bottom of the page, and look at the page is talking about finding new customers, and the ad is also talking about meet new customers on web. So the ad is completely in sync with what the customer is looking for at that moment. And look at the tremendous things, add-ons that it gives you. This is my phone number. So anyone who sees this ad can straight away pick up the phone and give me a call. He doesn't have to bother with clicking and leaving a query and all that stuff. These are the site links which you can control, you can design. So, for example, I have got SEO consultancy included and socially networked website. These are all like mini ads in themselves. And of course, there is this pink background that Google gives you to highlight the paid ads, because obviously they make a lot of money out of this. So it is something which is, to my mind, as creative as conventional advertising, and something which can be really sort of controlled completely by you. So this is the first example that we take. In the same vein, let's take up more examples. For example, we have this particular one where once again, or let me take up this one, I guess. This one, I guess. Yes, that's a nice one where I'll just enlarge it for you to see this. Now this page is all about, if you follow the scroll, somebody probably was looking for paid click ads, and we placed our ad here. As always, the ads are placed either on the top of the page or bottom of the page, or more frequently towards the side of the pages. Now there you see our ad. Now this ad doesn't have site links, but it does have the phone number right beneath, which you can't miss. And it's again completely in sync with, look at the word click being repeated on the page. If I can just show you the page once again, for example, somebody is saying get paid to click ads, earn money online. You get paid to click ads and visit websites, and my ad is also about more ads is equal to more clicks. So this is the advantage number one. Advantage number one is that you control the environment in which you would like to show your ad. Remember, the advertising on Google AdWords is query based or keywords based. Query is represented by a keyword. When you say I am looking for a restaurant in my neighborhood, that's like asking a question to which you're seeking an answer. So somebody can create an ad which is in sync with restaurant in the neighborhood, and he can take your business, or he can get your business. So I think it's a tremendous advantage. Then we have the other example of this once again. For example, if you see is over here, where once again the whole thing is about professionally designed websites, as you can see probably, where they are talking about, if I can take you to the top, it's about web design, professionally designed websites. GoDaddy is a big domain registrar plus website builder. And again, my ad is also about professional websites with my phone number. And once again, I have been placed at the bottom of the page. This is something that one can't control unless you want to pay a big premium for this. But look at this, website designer Delhi, SEO consultancy included. So all this gives you very good visibility and advantage. So this is how ads appear on the conventional laptops and PCs, where you can, as I said, really control where you would like your ad to be placed and create an ad in sync with the keywords. If you create your ad in sync with the keywords and your ads have a definite proposition, the click-through rate, which is called CTR, really goes up, and your CPC, which is cost per click, comes down. If the CTR approaches 1%, which is out of 100 times your ad is seen, it's clicked once, then I can tell you by experience that your cost per click falls by half. So that's the deal. Now look at these ads closely. I'll blow them up so that you can see them. Now I'll scroll them for you from top to bottom. Let me see if I can blow it up a little more. Yes. Now the secret to creating ads which would be clicked icons, because remember, there is on the page that your ad will appear, there would be something like 8-9 ads. The first ad is by grobizindia.com with their phone number, which is talking about get website any budget, which is fine, fair. Then the second is by top 10 best website hosting.com, which is top business web builders. Then there is something by bizshopmania.in, which is talking about build your online store. Then comes my website, my ad, which is rupees 7,500 is equal to 2 websites. This offer is no longer valid, but yes, when I create an ad, I make sure that I have an offer, and that offer is spelt out in rupees, so that, remember, the person coming on Google is searching. When we are in the search mindset, we would like to have the solution to our search ASAP, as soon as possible. The moment you see a solution to a problem, you will click on that and ignore the rest. The third one is by quicker.com, which is an online directory, which is about business opportunity, which to my mind is a very general headline, and such headlines should be avoided. And then there is the webstart.com, which is a big website builder talking about free business website. So free business website in itself is a good proposition, but I don't have to say that it is ultimately the website, the ad created by me, which stands out because of the simple fact that it gives you a definite proposition. Let's move on quickly. Then we come on to this new innovations which Google is doing for smartphones. Now smartphones with browsers are the ones which have got very exciting innovations. Let's quickly take up one such innovation, which is right here. Let me again blow it up for you. Now, just like the laptop or the PCs, this ad was also, this is an ad which has appeared on a, as you can see, on a smartphone, and I've got a page grab of that. Now again, it is against a pink background, as you can notice the color pink, and I'll take you to where my ad is. So my ad is right over here, which is professional and creative, and this is to my mind a great innovation. This blurb, this is the embedded phone number. Let me just show it to you clearly. Now this, let me take the cursor away. Yeah, okay. I think you can see it towards the right hand side of your screen, which is call. Now this to my mind is a great innovation, because this call button is embedded, and therefore it is one more step in making it very convenient for a person to quickly, the moment you click on this, it takes you to the dialer on the phone, and there you are, you can place the call right away. So again, this is something which is, to my mind, very creative and very thoughtful and very, very convenient, and therefore a person can really pick it up and make a call straight away. The whole purpose of online advertising is to induce people to place their call immediately, or leave their queries immediately, rather than wasting time, because the more you get into this thing, let's wait and watch, the more likely that the customer will not come to you. Then we have, lastly, one very interesting innovation which has been done by Google recently, which is provided you fill up the Google AdWords settings properly. I will not go into what settings you have to fill up for this particular innovation, but the innovation itself is very, very interesting. Now, once again, the ad is the same. You're now familiar with the call, embedded call button. Now over here is the familiar sign for Google Maps. So what happens is that if Google can make out, and Google can make out if your GPS is switched on, if you are in the vicinity of a particular business, and of course you don't know it, but Google knows, courtesy your GPS and courtesy the fact that the business has provided the address, the physical address, then they can also send you or serve you a map. As you can see, the map over here. So this map enables you to if somebody clicks on this, then it's taken to, or somebody clicks on this, get directions, then you're taken to the map, and you may, to your pleasant surprise, figure out that you are actually, let's say it's a hospital, or let's say it's a dispensary, or let's say it's a restaurant, or a coffee shop, or a petrol station. Then you can get to know if it's in just within 1 kilometer. And since 1 kilometer is next to nothing these days, you can go and visit that business physically. So that's a great innovation. Rather than just getting calls or queries on the website, you can also have a possible physical sort of physical visit by the customer. So all these things are ever evolving, and you've got to keep your eye out for this. AdWords, to my mind, is probably the most intuitive and innovative advertising system. I have spent 11 years in conventional advertising, and I can tell you that this kind of advertising is really something which you can really control through and through. Your budget is minimal, your advantages are maximized, and Google gives you a lot of very exciting options to make it worthwhile, and you can sit at home and get queries from customers worldwide. So with that spirit, I'm signing off for this video. Have a good time on Google AdWords, and don't forget our consultancy. The URL is affordableonlineadvertisingindia.blogspot.com. gives you the option of advertising in rupees 75 or less per day, and we promise about 10 to 15 clicks per day. That's about 300 clicks per month. And we have a YouTube channel as well. The YouTube channel is also called Affordable Online Advertising. Do visit our website, do watch our videos, and do come to us for any consultancy that you want in online advertising. Thank you so much. Have a